Akashic Record, Godmother. She the one we call Godmother. On the joining of Advent of every third new moon, she comes down from her lofty place and teaches her ways of youthing. The children gather round Godmother as she prepares to fill her baskets with just the right ingredients. The children follow Godmother to a fertile patch of gracious ground. Godmother shushes the children as she leans down to the rich soil, as if to hear what ingredient whispers to be a youthing agent. Soon Godmother digs with her own withered hands into the earth to extract plump and fresh roots of ginger. Into her basket the ginger root goes. Again the children follow Godmother into a field of color in all directions. Trees laden with fruits of all colors and medicinal means. Godmother picks a bushel of the yellow ones. Lemons fill her basket, and the ones that fall to the ground, the children laugh and put the fallen lemons into their pockets. Again the children follow Godmother to a part of the forest where it's dark and damp. There are the prickly bushes laying low, just above the water's edge and just below the canopies of the ancestral trees. Godmother sits for a while before selecting her final youthing ingredient. To the children, Godmother looked as though she was swallowing the forest in every inhale. She, the one called Godmother, was old. No one knew her age or origin of birth. If she spoke, it was a whisper. When ready, Godmother raised her right hand to the prickly bushes and walked to the bush just a stone's throw away and to her right. Godmother for the first time smiled and laughed out loud as she picked many blackberries. The children laughed too, for when the Godmother laughed, the children could see she had no teeth. What a joyous sound of laughter that filled the forest with joy. Even the wee ones came out to share in such a reverberating sound of joy and laughter. With these ingredients, the ginger root, the lemons, the blackberries, the Godmother boiled all of these ingredients in her small and blackened cauldron. Nightfall came, sunrise awakened. The children were present when Godmother drank of the earth's elixir. The children's eyes grew big and round as they then watched Godmother pour the now lukewarm elixir over onto her hair. Into a brief blip of time, the children began to see their Godmother youthing right before them all. Her hair of silver, now darkened of the richest colors of earth's gifts, her skin of wrinkles and aged remembrances, now soft and plump and porcelain in color. Her eye color dimmed by the wind of time, now the color of the waters at the water's edge. The children gasped at such a transformation. Although it was foretold that the Godmother comes to the children to demonstrate how this place of birth here and in this way gives all the children what they may need. They are told to follow her along her path, as she teaches the ways of medicine and youthing to all that gather. When Godmother turned to the children, and with the most kind of ways in expressing, she smiled with pearly white teeth and with rainbow radiance, and she spoke. Children, before I go back to my home, remember to share this story. This home we have for a little while fully sustains those that care for the lands and breathes in the richness of youthing in this nature. With a flash and a spark, Godmother's radiance was gone. Thank you for listening to the story that came to me in a dream. All vivid, all real, all in my present moment. Thank you for sharing in this beautiful gift of Godmother's message of how we youth by simply being one with nature, immersed and enriched by all the aliveness and that rainbow radiance which we already carry within us. Many, many blessings.